What is up, YouTube? This is Angel here from Strengthisfirst, and today I'd like to answer the question, how should I get stronger in the Atlas Stones? And for those of you who don't know, the Atlas Stones is a strongman event where you pick up a usually concrete made stone and you lift it above either a bar or you placed it on a platform. And in terms of getting stronger with this event or training tool, you need to train with the equipment. So this means you need to get an Atlas stone either by purchasing one or by making it on your own. And really, this is the best way to get stronger with the Atlas stones, by training with them. End of story. Sure, you can have some alternatives, but the most efficient, best use of your time to get stronger with the Atlas stones is by training with them. So let's talk about that first for a little bit, and then we can go into what you can do if you don't have an Atlas stone. So, well, when you train with an Atlas stone, you should start off at least once a week. I remembered when I was messing around with some Atlas stone alternatives and having my first Atlas stone, I was training it 4 times a week, and that was just not good. My wrists, my elbows, the joints themselves were just killing me in constant pain. And it was only when I scaled back that frequency to once a week that I really find I was able to recover from that and get stronger at the same time. So frequency, gotta watch out for that. And in terms of how to train, you gotta be very strategic with how you mess around with Atlas stone. It starts off breaking the stone off the floor, and depending on your technique, you can either lap the stone on your legs, or you can power through and then place it over a certain distance, usually 54 inches. And so you can break down the Atlas stone into those two parts. First, breaking it off the floor and putting it on your lap. And the second is the triple extension from your lap over the bar or onto a platform. And you can train all of these all at once. That's fine too. But knowing yourself, knowing your weaknesses, breaking the Atlas stone into different parts so that you can get better at them will definitely be at your advantage. And there's definitely no rush when training with Atlas stones, because this type of progress is not linear, and you might find that right now you're not able to do anything with a particular weight, but give it 6 months, you can break the stone off the ground, lap it, and then you'll be loading up the stone over a 54-inch height. So in terms of Atlas stone alternatives, definitely something you want to think about is using a sandbag. Same thing with in terms of Atlas stone in shape and weight, but some people find that it's a little harder because sandbags can move, it's soft, it's not as rigid as a stone. I actually think a sandbag is a little bit easier, but then again, I have a lighter sandbag and a heavier stone, so I feel that the heavier stone is more difficult for me. But we'll just have to keep training with that to really tell the difference. But they're both pretty difficult, in my opinion. Some people say that you can train with a sandbag to make up for the Atlas stone, I can agree with that. If you train with only a sandbag and that's your only tool, just do the same things that you were to do if you had an Atlas stone. So if you had to pick it up from the floor and lap it, you do it that way. From your lap to over a certain bar height, you'll do that as well. So that would also be a good way to train the Atlas stones using a sandbag. Then of course you have people that have the pins from the end of a old barbell and then they load up bumper plates. I've never used that personally, but if it works for you, I guess that's the part of just breaking it off the floor and doing some triple extension. And if you have nothing else to train with, then making weird, awkward, heavy objects is definitely another option you can do. And in terms of using barbell lifts to help train the Atlas stones, I've been focusing on barbell lifts solely for over 6 years now. Just started implementing stone training for the last 6 months, and I can tell you that if you put no focus on Atlas stones, you're gonna only get as good as your natural strength level, I would say. So if you're just not good with picking up awkward objects, generally, you're not Atlas stones will not be a fun time for you. Whereas if you're just brute strong, very powerful, very explosive, and you train barbell lifts all the time, you might find that Atlas stones are supernatural for you. And I can say just with my personal training experience that just doing barbell lifts was able to get me to a certain level of Atlas stones, but I I'm not where I should be if I were to compete in that weight class. So it's for me it's just not enough, and I would need to train Atlas stones. Whereas other people who train uh, who who just do heavy lifting with non-barbells. So if they lived on a farm, they their ancestors were blacksmiths back in the day. Just something they lifted a lot of. They helped with the garden, helped with a lot of manual labor when they were a kid. They I would imagine these people would be more prone to being very strong with awkward, bulky lifting, which is what Atlas stones are kind of. They're big, they're heavy, and it's a good challenge. So, just my thoughts about how to get stronger with Atlas stones. There's definitely more than one way to train them. Hope you guys figured out how to update and progress your Atlas stone training. And I'll talk to you guys next time.